times you need to get away. It's time we make a change. Oh, you know you'll always have me. Baby, I will always stay with you. So put your trust in me. We'll work it out, you'll see. If we get in a car and drive someplace far, yeah, we could go for a ride. The two of us, we don't have to stop. Baby, let's go for a ride.
I think about all the years I made up, and I think I'm running out of time. Don't want a day when I say goodbye now, 'cause you leave a shiver down my spine. Don't let me fall to the ground so heavily, 'cause I recall what you go through easily. Just let me know where we head in this reverie, and I will stay. Don't mind the wait, I won't play. Don't like the game, 'cause I will stay, and I will wait for you. 'Cause I will stay, and I will wait for you. I know you're wrong, 'cause you're scared of loving, but baby, right now I am too. Don't want a day when you say you're done.
Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today is Thursday. It's October 17th and it's 11:21. I have had a pretty busy morning. I had a meeting that I just finished with at 11, and I just had a bunch of work and deadlines that I needed to meet this morning. So I've just been trucking away. I feel like I haven't talked to you guys in so long. I admittedly have really fallen off the wagon in terms of like creating content for YouTube. I've just had such a busy couple of weeks. I think one of the last videos I uploaded was before I went to my work trip in New York City. So that was really fun, and I was away for, you know, like 4 days, and then last week I was trying to play catch up, and then my parents flew in last Friday, and the kids had fall break last Friday and this past Monday. So I just feel like I haven't been able to focus. It's just been like go, go, go. I was like packing for my trip, and then I came back and I had to like get the house ready for my parents to be here, and I just feel like it's been nonstop and I haven't been able to catch my breath. And then, you know, work on top of all of that, and just the normal day-to-day of taking care of the kids and trying to get back on track. I have really fallen off with getting up early. I think last week I only got up early to work out like one day because I was just so exhausted. This week has been the exact same, and I don't know, I just feel like a little bit of a slug and just off my normal schedule. And if you guys have been watching my channel for a while, you know that I thrive on routines, and when I'm off a routine, it's just, my sleep is off, I can't get up early in the morning, I'm not as motivated. And it's so funny because once I just get back on track, I feel like everything flows really easily, but it's that getting back on track part that is so hard for me. So anyway, that's kind of my update. And so I feel very like detached from you guys. So I'll just fill you in on a few things that I've been up to. So my parents were in town last weekend, and it was so nice. Like, not only did I get to see them 2 weekends in a row, like when I went to visit them in Jersey, it was really nice to just like not have the kids there so that I could have pure adult time and conversations with everybody. But then my parents, like my kids just love my parents so much, like, and Pete's mom as well. And they don't get to see each other that often. And I don't know, they're just, the time together is so special. So we, what did we do over the weekend? So the kids both had soccer games on Saturday. So my parents were really excited to get to see both of them play. And then our old daycare, like we still have friends that go to that daycare, and so they do parents' night out every month. And so if you have friends that are still at the school, you can sign your kids up for it even though they don't go to the daycare anymore. So we did parents' night out on Saturday night, which was so awesome. So me and Pete and my parents and another couple, we all went out to dinner, and then we met up with some other friends at this little wine bar afterwards, and it was really, really nice. And then on Sunday, we went to this place called Dewberry Farm. It's like this big kind of farm thing. There's pumpkins, and there was a haunted house, and there's just slides and like a bouncy thing and tons of stuff for the kids to do. They had a few rides, and there's farm animals there, and it was so great. The kids had a blast. It was so fun. And then we went to Buc-ee's. Of course, if you're coming into town from out of state, you have to go to Buc-ee's. So my parents were so generous. They bought the kids a bunch of toys and just like Buc-ee's snacks and treats and stuff. And so that was really fun. And then, yeah, it was just Pete, on Sunday, Pete made some wings and some sliders, and he also made jambalaya on Friday. So it was just so much fun. Tons and tons of good memories made. The kids had a blast. Chase was so sad on Monday when my parents left. Like, he was kind of like, they were on fall break, so he was like moping around the house a little bit, and he cried a few times, and you know, he's like, I want Nana and Papa to come live with us. And so, you know, it really melts my heart that they have such a great relationship. And yeah, so we're gonna have to figure out a time where we can take the kids back to Jersey and see them. And then I think my parents are gonna come visit in 2025 at some point again too. So that was really fun. Let's see. So I feel like being away and then having company last weekend, I am really looking forward to this weekend when we can kind of reset, get back on track. The kids both have soccer again this weekend. I think we're gonna have a couple of friends over on Saturday, and Pete's gonna make some meatballs and just hang out. And then like the kids are both having their like parent-teacher conferences next week, end of next week and the following week. So that's gonna be really great. I'm gonna get to talk to both of their teachers and see how they're doing, and you know, where we need to work more with them or where they're excelling and all of that stuff. So that's very exciting, especially since both of the kids are in brand new schools and I don't really know their teachers that well. So we've got that coming up, and then Halloween is in like a couple of weeks, and then I feel like Halloween is not my favorite. I don't know why. I just love like Thanksgiving and Christmas so much more, that just coziness and the Christmas music and decorating and all of that. So I'm kind of like, sadly, I want Halloween to be over so I can just start listening to my Christmas music and all of that, move into the holiday season a bit. But yeah, we've got that going on. And actually yesterday and today were the first times that it's been chilly in the morning. Yesterday wasn't like, I think it was in the 60s when we left for school, but today was like 53 degrees when we left for school. And I think right now it's 66, so it's a bit chilly. I have like a light windbreaker on, but I totally should have worn like a sweater or more of a cozy sweatshirt. Anyway, I love the cold weather. We're only getting this for like a couple of days, and then it's gonna go back to like 80s and 90s. So I'm enjoying it while I can, but I love layers and I love being warm and cozy. So I'm excited for hopefully some cooler weather to come in the next few months. But yeah, other than that, work has been kind of busy and it's always just very chaotic the last few months of the year. And then I'm trying to like plan out my PTO days, because I was just checking when Chase has off, and I swear to God, he has off for his winter break for like 4 weeks or almost 4 weeks. And I just don't know what I'm gonna do because I obviously have to work. I'm probably gonna plan to take, you know, from Christmas through New Year's off, but I think Chase goes out a week before Christmas and then maybe goes back like a week after New Year's. So I don't know, that's gonna be a little bit crazy and starting to stress me out a little bit. But you know, I'm not gonna put him in anything, like there's no camps or anything to put him in. He's just gonna have to stay at home with us and, you know, hang out while I work. But yeah, so kind of like anticipating that. And what else? I'm still continuing to watch stuff on Hulu, which I'm really enjoying. I also started to watch Love is Blind, and I tried, it's the new season in DC, and I tried to get Pete to watch with me, and because like we really like to watch Married at First Sight on Lifetime, like way back when it was on air. I think it might still be, but we got rid of cable. So I was like, it's kind of like Married at First Sight, but not. And Pete was just like not interested. He's like, I can't listen to this. But the couple of episodes that he did watch with me, like he kept on asking me about what things meant. Like I think somebody said like so-and-so is giving blah, blah, blah. And he's like, what does that mean? And so I had to explain to him like what it means when you say like, oh, her outfit is giving grandma, for example. And so now he's been using that. And yesterday he got home from work and I was kind of in like a bad mood. He walks in the house and like he noticed that I was kind of being a little bit like bitchy. And so he's like, Amanda, you're giving B right now. Like, and I was like, what? I'm giving B. What are you talking about? And he goes, you're giving bitchy. And I'm like, oh my God. And I also had to explain to him what the ick meant because I think they said it in one of the episodes too. So now he's like telling me that I give him the ick for random things that I'm doing. Like I'm standing and washing the dishes or whatever. And he's like, you're giving me the ick. And so he's not using it right, but it's really funny. If you know Pete, like he's not on any social media. He doesn't like stay up on pop culture whatsoever. So it's really funny to hear him kind of use these like trendy like sayings, because it's just, oh my God, it's hilarious. Because if you know Pete, you'd laugh. So anyway, yeah, I'm watching Love is Blind. It's okay. I don't know. I feel like I'm not super into this season. The drama, if you haven't watched, but the drama between that guy Leo, the art dealer, oh my gosh, I could not with him. I talk about someone who gives me the ick, like he 100% did. And then that girl Brittany who just like fell for all of his BS, then was gonna break up with him and then like accepted his proposal. Sorry, spoiler alert if you haven't watched it yet, but anyway, I'm like, their drama was ridiculous. And I don't know, I feel like I'm not really connecting with many of the characters for whatever reason. Anyway, what is on tap for today? So I need to start using my crock pot more because it is so easy to just throw a few things in there and make a meal. And now that it's getting cooler out, and I'm home, working from home, I can just like make stuff in the crock pot, which I never remember to do. So anyway, I have saved a bunch of different pins of recipes that I want to try out. And today I think I bought some chicken. So I'm gonna make this honey sriracha chicken. It's literally just like chicken, sriracha, and honey, I think. Those are the ingredients. So I'm gonna throw that into the crock pot. I'm hungry, so I think I'm gonna make just like a couple of eggs on toast. And I was really lucky. A meeting that I had this afternoon got canceled, or actually it's optional to attend, but I don't think I'm going to. So I have some extra time to get work done this afternoon, but I also need to fold my kids' clothes. And I think that's it. I feel like I'm so slacking around the house with all of my chores and stuff like that. I did take off Monday because my kids were home. And I took off Tuesday as well, just to get the house in order. So I feel like the big things are out of the way. I did my floors, all of the bathrooms I cleaned last week. So because in preparation for my parents to come. So I'm not doing any of that this week. So I just really have the laundry to fold, and that's it. So, all right, I'm gonna get going, get the chicken, the sriracha chicken started, and make some lunch for myself. And then I might just take a quick walk around the neighborhood because it's just so cool and nice outside. It feels like fall. So I wanna take full advantage while it's here. All right, let's get going.
There's something about you that caught my eye. There's something so true that sparks a light. And I don't believe in love first sight, but I can't deny this thing I found. I'm not saying that you would change my life, but what I'm saying is you make me come alive. I'm not saying that you are just my type, but what I'm saying is you make me come alive. Ooh, I'd rather be in this state of mind. Ooh, I'd rather be in this state of You walk like a queen, you rule my mind. Nothing more to feel with you, I'm done. And I don't believe in love first sight, but I can't deny this thing I found. I'm not saying that you would change my life, but what I'm saying is you make me come alive. I'm not saying that you are just my type, but what I'm saying is you make me come alive. Ooh, I'd rather be in this state of mind. Ooh, I'd rather be in this state of Rather be in this state of I'd rather be in, come alive. I'd rather be in, you make me come alive.
Boy, can't you talk to me? It's what I want the most in my life. They say you're out of my league, but I don't give a damn. No, deep down, I know you want it. You wanna take a leap and jump in. You wanna fall in love. You get me spinning, wouldn't it be awesome? If you just kiss me slowly and have me in your arms. If I could make you see it, baby, with me something to make the starlight jealous up above. Oh, you make me up, hey, let's go out. When I see you rolling, hey, like the air. I love when you go like that. Oh, hey, could be us, kissing in the moonlight. Sometimes you think about all the ways I'm making you smile. I know I am what you need, and boy, you're just my type. Deep down, I know you want it. You wanna take a leap and jump in. We're gonna fall in love. You get me spinning, wouldn't it be awesome? If you just kiss me slowly and have me in your arms. Oh, you make me up, hey, let's go out. When I see you rolling, hey, like the air. I love when you go like that. Oh, hey, could be us, kissing in the moonlight. Hey, I can see it if I was your
Hey guys, it's 2:22 right now. I just got off a call. It was my last call of the day, and I am not feeling well. I wanted to work out this morning and I was just so exhausted. So I slept in a little bit, but still got up early enough to like read my book and everything. And then I was feeling fine last time I talked to you guys, and I ate lunch and I had to go to my mailbox. So I took a short walk around the neighborhood, and then when I came back I just like felt really achy, and I'd been kind of feeling achy all morning, but I worked out yesterday, so I just kind of thought like, hey, I used some heavier weights and maybe, you know, I'm just sore. And then I don't know, I'm starting to get that feeling, like that sick feeling in the back of your throat. And so anyway, I took a Zicam and I took some Tylenol because I was starting to get a headache too. I don't know, this is so weird. It like came on out of nowhere and I just don't feel good. I feel just, I think, run down from just traveling and then having my parents here all weekend and the stress of going back to work and trying to catch up and all of that. So I finished with my meetings and I just logged off from work. I'm gonna just take the next, like, I have to leave in like 40 minutes to go get the kids. But I'm just gonna lay down on the couch because I literally don't have the strength or the mental capacity to do anything else. It's so weird. It like hit me all at once. So anyway, I just wanted to let you know that I'm not feeling well and I am going to end the vlog. Hopefully this is just like a temporary thing and the Zicam will work and I'll take some, an emergency. I'm gonna go do that now and try to just like boost my immune system. I'll probably go to bed early tonight too. But the kids Chase has soccer practice tonight, so I think I'm gonna ask Pete to just take him and Quinn, and I'll just stay home and rest, which will be nice. But on a nice positive note, the chicken that I have in my crock pot, it smells really, really good. I'm not hungry at all, and I don't know if I'm gonna have an appetite to eat it later, but I'm glad that I actually did that, got like a meal going. I hope it's not too spicy because I would like to give it to the kids for dinner, but I don't know, maybe I'm thinking that the soy sauce and the honey will kind of counteract the sriracha spice, but I don't know. Maybe it won't, we'll see. Quinn likes spicy stuff, so maybe she'll eat it. Anyway, I am gonna lay down for the next like 35 minutes and then get the kids and hopefully have a quiet evening. But thank you guys so much for watching. Sorry the end of this video is such a drag, not that I would really be doing much else aside from sitting at my computer and talking to you guys, but yeah, at least tomorrow's Friday and I'll have the weekend to kind of recuperate if needed. All right, thank you guys so much for watching. If you like this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and comment below. Let me know how y'all are doing since I feel like I've been a little bit MIA. And I will talk to you in the next one. Bye.